What it is, what it ain't. You do what you can, and Corey, you try to do what you can't, if you feel me. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wise Words from a Grown Man. If you understand, you understand. If you don't, then man, deuces. Two times. You already know what it is. How y'all doing today? I told y'all, man, January 16th, I was going to drop this. And today is my first podcast that I've done in this year. It's been a long time coming. You know, a lot of people like, when are you gonna put your podcast up? When are you doing your podcast? I'm just giving y'all a disclaimer, like where I've been and what I've been doing, man. Like, I have a business, I have a podcast, and I have a regular life. So in all three of those things, it can get discombobulated. It can get very, very busy. And also, when you're a human being, you're not a robot, you tend to get tired. So you put off a lot of things because you're like, man, I'm tired. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next week. I'll do it next year, whatever. So you get tired. So I just want to apologize to all my followers, subscribers, K fans. That's what I think I'm gonna start calling y'all. You know, if I forget, it remind me. So I want to get it where it's like you feel intimate, like you know me, like we've grown together. So all my K fans of Wise Words from a Grown Man, I appreciate you. I love you. Without you, I don't know. I wouldn't be doing this, seriously. And I know I don't got that many subscribers right now, but in due time, you dig what I'm saying? So today, I wanted to talk about something that's not on the upbeat, but it's necessary. So the world as a whole, if you dig what I'm saying, you know, I got the world in my hand. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't God, but it's just a metaphor. I'm trying to say the world is in my hand. So I'm looking all over the world and I'm seeing what's going on, if you dig what I'm saying. So um timing. The timing of this episode, the timing of this little soliloquy or message or whatever it is, it's timing. So whoever hears this or whoever sees this, because I got audio and the video, you did what I'm saying. So whoever tends to see this or hear this, you'll know that the timing was right for you to hear this. You did what I'm saying. The world is in a sad state of affairs. And what that means is, if you look all over the world, even right here at home, United States, you dig, it is very sad. Go to your jobs, go to even your communities. People are not the same. And people keep saying, "Don't worry, it'll get better. It's gonna look up." No, 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 no. And trust me, man, when I say this, I'm not trying to be the dark cloud. I'm trying to be the actual light to let you understand that the world we live in is no longer the world that we used to live in. And if you watch me, follow me, or know me, my life is about God. I don't preach to people, but I sprinkle God throughout the crowd, if you dig what I'm saying. I don't harp on or preach or whatever, but if you rock with me, just know God is the driver and I'm the passenger, dig? I'm going to bring him up, but it's going to be in a way that you can digest it, where I ain't preaching to you. I ain't threatening you. I ain't scaring you. I'm gonna give you the real, like it was given to me. You dig what I'm saying? So with that, what I was just saying, there's no love in the world. Excuse me. And the reason for that is because the Lord said he would take his spirit from us. And the evidence is there. Your family don't love you like they used to. Your wife and husband don't love each other no more. Your kids don't. They can't stand you. They don't come around. What is that? That's hate. That's not love. And this right here, this lip service. A lot of people be doing lip service nowadays. I see you tomorrow. I see you next week. I'm coming over. I'll help you. They rather lie to you than tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So um, there's famine in the land over in the other countries and in our country. Like they said, uh, this is the best country in the world to live in. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. Maybe once upon a time, but not now. And I'm not knocking the government. If you hear me testing, is this thing on? Is this thing on? I'm not talking about the government. Don't shut me down. Don't mess up my credit. None. You dig what I'm saying? You gotta get a disclaimer because they come for you. But I'm just seeing my observation of how the country used to be, the freeness, the giving, the just proud to be an American. It's no longer here, man. It's like I don't care. It ain't my job. I don't whatever. Nah, man, that ain't how we supposed to be, you dig? We lovers of each other, man, not lovers of ourselves. And that's what we've become, you know what I'm saying? So, um, hopelessness, man. You ever been hopeless? I ain't talking about you didn't get something that you want. That ain't hopeless. Hopeless is you going through a situation all of your life and there's no hope on the horizon for you. I'll give you an example. Imagine growing up in a area that's, I'm not even gonna say United States. I'm gonna say somewhere out the country. You wake up to bombs. You wake up to threats. You wake up to yelling, screaming, run for your life, moving. That's hopelessness. Despair. I just don't think anything will go good for me ever in my life. That's despair. You know what I'm saying? And another one is hatred. Hard H. Hard H. I hate you. I can't stand you. I hope something go wrong with your life. I hope you die. How can anyone say that to another human being? And then on the other hand, they'd be like, oh, look at that pretty little kitty. Or, oh, look at those beautiful animals. How can those two things abide in the same body? You hate a human being, but you love an animal. Does that make any sense? Is this thing on? Does that make any sense? So, with all these things that I'm saying, keep in mind the main message. Why is the world like this? It's because God has taken his spirit. He's slowly taken, it's almost gone. It's almost gone. Take a look at yourself. That's proof right there. Do you act the way you used to be? I can tell I'm telling the truth on myself, you dig what I'm saying? I get a little angry sometimes. Not like I used to, but I still hold that seed of anger. And anytime it could grow inside of you if you let it. And that was my main thing right here. I had a wrinkle right there. And people used to fear me, man. When I say fear, fear. Because they didn't know what I would do. Because I didn't talk. Like this, having a podcast. And if you know me, the talking you hear me and smiling and stuff. See, I'm a little chubby still, so you can see my smile lines because I done lost a little weight. Yes, you can congratulate me, but we can do that later. But anyways, I used to be. My face was like, I don't even like showing how I used to be, cause you see that this Corey, the smiling Corey, you never seen that, and people used to be like, I ain't talking to him. He crazy. This. But I use that as a mechanism. I didn't veered off subject, but I tend to do that. But I'll go back. I'll go back. I use that as a mechanism for you to stay away from me, because I also was a twin. My brother has since passed. Rest in heaven, bro. Torre baby. Torre baby. If you understand, you understand. But I use that as a mechanism for you to be like, okay, because I come from a community like that. Bean City, Southside, LBC, Lima, Ohio. If you know, you know. If you don't, oh well. But anyways, I had to fight every single day. When I say no, there was no day. It was 365, 7 days a week. You know, not every day, but just put it this way: every day that the school was open, knuckle up, put these up. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I was in Lima on the South Side in the 80s. You feel what I'm saying? Um, it was crazy, man. So I had that dispensation over my face where I was like, nobody better mess with me. They think twice. Now they be like, come on, bring your lunch. And Lima, we finna get it in. I don't care how you look. You dig what I'm saying? But when I moved here, it was a little bit different. You know, that was a standoffish thing. You better not mess with him. He crazy. But I had to say, I'm saying that to say this about God. I prayed. And we're gonna down in the subject. We'll get to that about prayer. But I prayed and I asked God, because I was sincere in my heart. I said, Lord, take that angry face off of me and put a smile on my face so people will be able to approach me. And when I give your word, they will be able to receive it. And take this unibrow thing I had, which was a vein through my head, and a wrinkle that was keeping people from even talking to me. So that's all I want to say. So I'll jump back in line. You did. Let's go like this. So the next thing is purpose. What's my purpose? What's your purpose? What's our purpose? The reasoning is for people like me. And I'm saying this not in a braggadocious way, but I'm explaining to you there's a need for people like me. There's a need for people like you, and you. And why is there a reason for a person like me? I'm a very proactive, positive person. I used to be negative. We all used to be negative, but I am positive to the 9th degree now. Like a 9th degree black belt, I chop positivity on you if you get in my way. You did what I'm saying. But I love to be positive, and I love to encourage people. Ain't nothing like a feeling you get when you've encouraged somebody and they go on. It ain't for braggadocious. It ain't for that. It's the fact that you gave somebody an alley-oop in life in a mental capacity where they was like, if it wasn't for that guy or that girl or my mom or my dad, I don't think that I would be here, because I didn't have enough oomph in me at that time. So when they do that, they'll pass it on. You know, when they say what they say, what is it called? Come on, y'all, help me out. What is it? What is it? I'm listening. Y'all, pay it forward. You did what I'm saying? Ooh, look at that. The boy caught it like a football pass. You did. Pay it forward. When we pay it forward, it just feel good because it goes from person to person, breast to breast. You dig what I'm saying? Keep your mind out the gutter. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about chest, serious. Like that's where the heart is in your breastbone. Pull it away, you see your heart right there. You dig what I'm saying? But anyways, and another major thing in our purpose is we help however way we can, whether it be financial. That's what everybody want all the time. Finance. I want what he got. I'm trying to get what he got. It ain't all about the money. It ain't all about the Benjamins. You dig what I'm saying? Financial, mental, spiritual. Those are things you can help people. You know what I'm saying? Helping somebody might be just, you know what? It's like the weekend today. I'm off. Thank God, because I'll be tired. I'll be tired at work. But anyways, you just on the weekend say, hey man, I'm gonna pop over so and so's house with permission. Remember, okay, let me sidebar. I was taught you don't show up at people's house without letting them know you're coming. That's just an urban thing or a black thing. I don't know about the white thing, which I'm not trying to separate anything, but I didn't grow up in that environment. So I don't know. You guys probably can just pop up on each other and whatever. But we was taught, we live like a secret life. What goes on in this house stays in this house. Keep my blinds shut and all that stuff. I don't want nobody looking all up in my, we don't want people in our business. You know what I'm saying? So do your due diligence, text them and be like, hey, I'm on my way over. Or can I come over before you just show up at somebody's place of business? You did what I'm saying? That's what we call it. That's the crib, the Kriznai, my castle, my place of business. You did what I'm saying? We got many names for many things. You did what I'm saying? But anyways, just make sure you got the permission. And if they don't want that, just say, hey man, check this out. Can I pray for you, man? If they be like, I don't need no prayer, if they uncomfortable, whatever. Okay. Say, man, can we FaceTime? I don't want to FaceTime. Well, I tell you what. While I got you on the phone or while I got you in this text, I just want to encourage you and just say, keep doing what you're doing. Somebody just want to be seen sometimes. Because I say that to people at my job. And I don't do it in front of nobody. I catch them in different places. And I'll be like, man, I'm proud of you, man. I appreciate you. Because without you, man, I would have had to do this extra work. Thank you for being my coworker that's doing when you don't really have to do. Because Corey, he appreciate that more than you know. You dig what I'm saying? I'm 4'9" now. You dig what I'm saying? You figure that out. I'm 4'9" now. You did. And body don't move like it used to. You feel me? I used to not. I ain't ask nobody for help. I do it on myself. You dig what I'm saying? But now you need something that lets you know you need somebody. You will eventually need somebody. So I just give my praises in that way. I can't give you no money. We on the job doing what we supposed to do, but I can give you a word of encouragement. I appreciate you. That's a purpose. You dig what I'm saying? So the last part of that purpose thing is that leadership. I'm a leader. I've never been a follower. Thank God for that. There's a lot of people that you ever seen I don't know what they're called. I just call them a group of deer. Just say like a group of deer is crossing a bridge. One of them jump over, all of them gonna jump over, and that's because they trust that leader. So whatever he do, and then you look over the bridge, all of them over there dead because they trusted that leader. So you gotta be a great leader if you understand what I'm saying, man. Don't lead your people that's following you down a path of destruction. And a good leader knows when to say, hey man, I ain't leading them right, man. I'm gonna see if I can, shift them to somebody else that's doing right. Because at this moment in time, because we all had them times, I'm going to give up the leadership role because I don't think that I'm leading right or correctly. So I'm going to give that up. You dig what I'm saying? So just be a good leader, man. Try your best. Just do your best. Ask God for guidance. I'm telling you, you can talk. This is one thing too, sidebar. Stop thinking God is some mythical creature or something amazing. He made us in his image. You dig what I'm saying? He knows everything about you, every hair on your head down to the number. You dig? In your beard. You feel me? He know your first, last, and middle name, your social security number. He know what you did last night. You know when they say, I know what you did last summer? Somebody saw you. God see you all the time. He know everything you got going on. So you can't really hide from him. You dig? He can see through the roof of your house. He can see through the roof of your car. He can see when you're in the shower. You don't have to be a Christian to talk to God, if you dig what I'm saying. That's your first forming of a relationship. Yeah, man. Spend time with people where you'll get to love them. You dig what I'm saying? Take that advice. That's free. All of it. Pat your pockets with this info, man. I'm telling you. You can take it for you anytime that you need to spend it. Take it out your pocket. You're like, Lord, here, I'm cashing these chips in. He said that I can talk to you and I don't have to be a Christian. What's this Christianity thing about? What do you want from me, God? What is this thing really about? I don't know. That's for another video, you dig? I ain't want to get into that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place like Amazing Grace, if you dig. But anyways, that last part of that purpose is leadership. Lead your people, your kids, your mom and dad, your spouse, your associates, co-workers, lead them in the right way, man. It don't have to be always talking about being saved or a Christian. Just morale. Hey man, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to sweep that up. Or why you still in that, man? Or just be a good leader, man. They respect it. They like, he a snitch, man. He telling them, nah, man, he for the right, man. If you let your light so shine before man, that they might see your works and they will glorify God. They be like, it's something about him. He got the glow, the glow, the glow, the glow, the glow. But when you have the glow, no, excuse me, I'm telling you, I'm funny, buddy. But anyways, they will be like, there's something about that guy, man. No, don't talk about him, man. He's right. Maybe we should do it. Be confection. What is it? Infectious. You know what I'm saying? To get the spread through the thing. They be like, hey, man, at least while we around him, we gonna do right. Now, when he ain't working or whatever, we gonna do what we want. But why he working? Let's respect him enough to do the job right. Or let's respect him not to do that in his eyesight. You dig what I'm saying? That's how it'll work for you. And I'm going to tell you another thing. If you lead right, people will get right. And you take that and put that in your back pocket. So on to the solution. There's a solution for everything. What can we do to make life better? Back to what I was talking about up there, prayer. Prayer is definitely helpful if you know how to pray. And this is the secret to praying. Shh, come here. This is the secret to prayer. I don't want nobody in our business because you know what I'm saying. But the secret to prayer, stop begging for stuff all the time. You feel me? Stop asking God for stuff all the time. Pray for somebody else. That's the secret to prayer. If you always got your hand out, gimme, 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 gimme. Let's take God out the equation. Your kids always begging for money. How you feel about that? Your cousins, your brothers and sisters, they always call you, let me get a ride. Loan me some money. Give me some cigarettes. Hey, can I stay at your house? These are just examples. You dig what I'm saying? So you understand, because it's a variety of people that's watching. Everybody ain't a Christian. Everybody ain't a sinner. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a different variety of people. You know what I'm saying? Like a pack of cookies, there's a variety. You get you some chocolate. You get the deal. But if every time you see somebody, they asking you for something, keep that in mind when you talking to God. Lord, I only come to you when I'm asking, can you get me out of jail? Lord, send me another man. Lord, I need another woman. Lord, these kids is getting on my nerve. You got to do something with them. Every time you talk to God or say God's name, it's for a transaction. Imagine how you would feel. Oh, you don't want to just talk to me and say hi? You don't want to just thank me for your life, health, and your strength? People don't understand. You don't have to believe God exists or whatever. But those of us who do, it's a testimony for the proof that he exists. I'm not here to show you a magic trick that God exists. You say you love me and respect me, you should respect my truth when I say the experiences that I've had with God lets me know that he is true and he is real. There's some things that I don't want to discuss or get into that I know nobody even knew. And I prayed to God and I asked God for, there I am again begging. But in that moment, I needed him right then and there. And when I tell you he did it, I know there's nobody on this planet Earth that could have helped me in that moment of despair. That word is, again, despair. And he did it right there on the spot, Jack. So I know it was him. Another thing I asked him, I'm gonna give you some of my business. I don't like telling my business. And my woman, she was my wife. Love of my life. I love that girl. She's like, stop telling our business. But sometimes you gotta tell your business so people will understand how God has been good to us. I'm gonna give you this little story before I go on. Check this out. I'm sitting on the couch after I get off work, tired, feet hurting and barking. You dig what I'm saying? She come out the kitchen. She said, Lord, I'm giving this testimony unto you. She said, Corey, I've prayed and I've asked God about this house. Mind you, it's the house that I'm living in right now. You dig? Thank you, God. All praises to you for making it happen. But this house I'm living in, I know it wasn't nothing but God and back to the timing. See how all this stuff run together? Timing, purpose, and the solution. So back to the story. She said, I prayed about this house and I prayed about the house we're living in. I need you to pray. She said, at your leisure, but just making it in a timely fashion. So she went back in the kitchen. No, she said, pray and ask God what he wants us to do. And here I am, kind of rolling my eyes mad because she interrupted me watching my television, my YouTube, my shows, cutting grass and stuff. Anyway, she interrupted me on my day off. So I said, okay, I'm going to respect what she said. And I'm going to take it to heart immediately. I'm talking about right then and there. When she walked back in that kitchen, I stopped what I was doing and I prayed right there on the spot. I said, Lord, you see that my wife is interested in that house, but we have to sell this house. I said, what would you have us do, Lord? And I need you to give me an answer so I can understand it how you've always done. Before I got the words out of my mouth, finished praying to him, all I heard in my spirit, when I say spirit, it's like your conscience. I'll put it that way because everybody says your conscience. Shh. Did you hear your conscience speak? Your conscience told you not to do that. And that wasn't the conscience. That's God. You did. Don't go down that street. Don't go down that alley. Don't go to that party. Don't let that guy in here. That ain't your conscience. That's God. Thank you. But anyways, soon as I got them words out of my mouth, I heard sell, 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 sell. That's what I heard. And I said, what? And then I said, Chaz. She came out the kitchen. She said, what? I said, God just gave me an answer. She said, that fast? I said, that fast. He said, sell, 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 sell. She said, oh my God, that's what I got too. That's what I got too. He told me the same thing. So from that moment, exactly 1 month later, I'm in my new digs. You did my new crib, my Chris Naive, my place of business. I'm in my new spot. 1 month, 30 days. I sold my house and bought another house in 30 days. You tell me where that happened at. I'll wait. There's some cases that it happened, but I'm telling you my case. Everybody got a story to tell. I'm telling you mine. You dig what I'm saying? So if you in perfect timing, if you in your purpose, God will make a way for you. You can't be all over the place like Amazing Grace and then asking for stuff for God or asking him to make a way. People always talking about some, man, you got this, you got that. Man, do you know what the breaks I went through to get this? Do you know the nights I stood up praying to get this life I got? They said walk a mile in my shoes. Man, walk 10 miles in my shoes, bro. You don't know the heartache I put on the face for y'all. I ain't saying I'm false flagging or nothing like that, but I'm just saying I put on a face to show you that my God is with me. And I also tell you that my God is with me. You dig what I'm saying? But the Bible says he wanted a tested and a tried people. And I use that in today's sense where I just don't want no spoiled brats. Always begging for stuff, always want me to give them stuff, but never going through anything. So how can you tell somebody else to trust in the Lord when you ain't never been through nothing? When I'm eating steak now instead of peanut butter and jelly. How did I get here? I'm driving a police car to driving what I'm driving right now. You dig what I'm saying? It's not all materialistic. From being sick when I was living in Tennessee, nobody knew that. Nobody but my family. And they didn't even know. I was sick. My brother died from something that I have. He didn't get the help that I got. God took him early. You dig what I'm saying? God sent me to Tennessee. I got a specialist down there. Saved my life. I'm here talking to you because we twins. We had the same thing. He was misdiagnosed and I was diagnosed the right way. I don't know why God did that, but it's timing and it's purpose. You dig what I'm saying? It's for me to be here right now telling you my story. and giving you this word and this crumbs from the table, his table. When I say that, crumbs and jewels and stuff from the table, it ain't from my table. It's from the master's table. You dig what I'm saying? Because everything I got, I get it from God. You know what I'm saying? It's God's glow. So many people like me and appreciate me and want to be around me. It's because of God's glow. It ain't because of Corey. He ain't nothing but filthy lucre, filthy rags. I ain't nothing, man. Take God away from me, I'll fall down to dirt. Back to the dirt where I came from. So I bleed passion in these words that I'm saying because I don't just believe, I know for a fact that God is real. If he hasn't shown himself in your life, which he has, but you just ain't caught it yet, man. You up looking and listening to this video. That's proof enough that he breathed breath into your body. I'm sick of this higher power and all these different names. No, man, my God is who he is. And you got the right. I respect it. I respect it. I'm telling you from my experience that God is the God of all and the King of Kings. That's my testimony for you. Now, if you choose to, it ain't my job to prove it to you. That ain't the type of business I'm in. That ain't the type of business God is in. We ain't got to prove nothing. You dig what I'm saying? Let your light so shine before man that they might see your works and they be like, hey man, there is a God. Because that guy was down in the muck and marrow. That guy was down in the dirt. That guy was evil. That guy was bad. That guy was this. But look at him now. How did he change? He didn't just wake up one day and be like, I don't want to murder nobody. I don't want to whoop nobody. I don't want to cheat no more. You don't just wake up and do that. Something had to bring about a change in your life. You dig what I'm saying? You see how I'm slipping all that in there? I'm giving you God without, lording over you and scaring you and pastoring over you. You know what I'm saying? It's a need for that. But everybody can't digest that. So I feel in my heart, God done made me do this so I can give you the wise words from a grown man with his message underlined in it, if you dig what I'm saying. So we're going to end this with the solution. And you say, what's the solution, Corey? Communicate. Those are some powerful letters. COMMUICATE. Excuse me. Communicate. If I didn't spell that right, check it. Leave it in the comments if I didn't. I want you guys to interact with me. So I know I'm reaching some. If I just reach one. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't spell that right, go back and watch it again. See if I spelled it right. If I didn't, COMMUNICATE. It's off the dome. So if I didn't, let me know in the comments. We got to communicate with our friends, our families, and associates. Those are people that you come into contact with every day, but they're not on your VIP list. Family members could be blood or whatever. And friends is people that show themselves friendly and they're really your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody uses that word so loosely. These are my friends. Them ain't your friends. Them associates. You associate with them every once in a while. But a friend will call you in the late night when you're crying. A friend will check on you every single day. A friend will lend you time, money, and love when you need it. Those are friends. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't friends. I'm just, And another thing, come together. Stop all that phone tag, I called them yesterday, or I ain't got time. I'm gonna text them something. Nah, man, I want to hear your voice. That's human. What happened before when you didn't? We were so close. We sleep in the same bed. Uh, we used to ride in the same car. You did what I'm saying? We used to go skating together. We didn't have no phones. We talked to each other. We talked it out. These telecommunication devices right here, these things right here, these things, they have voided the coming together. And it just, I can feel it too when you texting people. They trying to hurry up and get off the phone. You know what I'm saying? But I like being in contact with people, face to face, eye to eye, ear to ear. You can't get up and run away too much. You got to sit there and listen to what somebody got to say, or you got to see the emotions on their face. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I like. And we got to come together, man. And another thing, the last thing for the solution: timing, purpose, and a solution. That's been my message for you today. Um, you gotta be an excellent, and when I say this, excellent, 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 not a good, not a subpar. You have to be an excellent listener. Sometimes people just want to vent. And when I mean they want to vent, hold on a second, I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to cough and I didn't want that in the video. You did what I'm saying? But you have to be an excellent, an excellent listener. Sometimes people just want to get something off their chest. They don't need you interrupting. They don't need you talking. Shut your mouth and listen. Open up your ears. Open up your heart to receive what they saying. And like I said, you don't have to be a Christian to receive gifts from God. You can pray while they talking and be like, if this is really your friend or this is really your family, you pray while they talking and getting all this off their chest, and you say, God, let me say something to them to relieve their stress, to relieve their heartache of what they going through. Put yourself last and put them first. Be an excellent listener. I'm going to give y'all a secret on how I used to get the girls. Nah, I don't get them no more, you know what I'm saying? But this is how I used to get the girls. My dad taught me this. Thank you, T-Man. Rest in heaven. Salute. Listen, son. Listen to that girl. You did what I'm saying? Ooh, the boy smile lines come back. He loses a little bit of weight, not too much, but son, you did what I'm saying. But that's how I used to get the females. You did what I'm saying? Because I used to listen. They tell me they need, then I fulfill the need. I listen. You did. Listen with your eyes. Listen with your ears. And keep that closed while they talking. You dig? They gonna give you the formula, everything that they need taken care of. They gonna give you the formula by talking, crying. Don't nobody ever do this. I wish I had somebody to do this. I'm like, do 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 do, do 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 do. What else? Do you? She just told you everything she need. Fellas, take the hint, dummy. Shut up. Quit whimpering and crying. Man, she always cries. Why she always talking about that? Why she always talk? Because she telling you everything she need. And well, let's flip that. Because I'm an equal opportunist. You did what I'm saying? Ladies, when a man gets silent, leave him alone. Why you ain't talking? Why you ain't saying that? You hear me talking to? I'm being silent because I'm trying to take in all the stuff that you have thrown at me. And I process it by staying silent. You don't want me to open my mouth because we're going to keep going back and forth, arguing or whatever. Ain't no solution. Boy, I just keep coming with timing, purpose, solution. There will be no outcome or no solution because I'm too mad. So let me sit on this that you have already given me and let me stay silent. Walk away. Walk away, please. So that's the end of my podcast. You know, when I'm done, I'm done. You say that's it. That's all you did. What I'm saying. You know, ooh, I'm done. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Whoever watches this, and like, share, subscribe if you feel like I'm telling you the truth. If you don't feel like I'm telling you the truth, hey, I appreciate you watching anyways. But please, if you watch this, just like, share, or subscribe. So I'd rather you subscribe because I want to build my subscriptions for people. It's free too, man. It's FREE. You did? This all you got to do. Did I subscribe yet? It says I subscribe. Just subscribe, man. That's it. And when you subscribe, man, make a YouTube. If nothing but for me. Lord, give them the desire. Lord, give them the know-how to make a YouTube just so they can watch Corey and Wise Word from a Grown Man. Get your son to help you. Get your daughter to help you. They are savvy. Get them to make you a YouTube. Just so you can follow me, man. Because if you follow me, I'm going to lead you somewhere good. Conversation going to be good. Conversation going to be funny. But you're going to hear about God. And I'm going to give it to you in a way that a lot of these people around here, I'm not going to keep saying people's professions and all that. I don't like to downgrade nobody. I'm telling you what I'm doing, what God got me doing. These wise words, you know, Solomon asked for wisdom. He didn't want money and all. He said wisdom. Why you want wisdom? If I'm wise enough, the money will come. I'll put plays together so the money will come. I'll put plays together so people will come around you or will help you insert. That's wisdom. I'd rather have wisdom than silver and gold. It is. Yeah, I stole that from somebody. But dig what I'm saying. Subscribing helps me grow my channel. If I'm helping you, let's grow together. That's all I ask, man. Please don't just watch and don't subscribe. All you got to do is click that button, man. You be clicking your phone every minute of every day. Please, please, please. I don't want to be like James Brown begging you. Please, please, please subscribe. Feel me? But if I'm making you laugh, you enjoying me, we digging, we vibing, we gigging, subscribe, man. Boom, boom, boom. That's all you got to do. And I don't want to make you feel bad or nothing, but if you're going to take the time to watch the whole video, just subscribe. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard. So I appreciate y'all spending time with me. I love y'all. And I can truly say I love you. I don't have to know you to love you. Because that sympathy and that empathy that's imparted in my soul lets me love you. Because you are one of God's creations. So I love you. I love you. I thank you. And this is wise words from a grown man. If you understand, you understand. If you don't, then man, deuces. 2 times. Man, I keep telling y'all.